joined by Professor Hannah Hamad to talk about the latest developments out of Iran today. According to reports, the decision to execute Mohsen Shikari was made after 2.5 months. He was also reportedly denied access to his lawyer. So what kind of precedent is Iran setting with this execution?
The Iranian regime has been known for adopting death penalty for a wide range of crimes. And seemingly now they are taking it even more lightly. Death penalty was taken for a wide range of crimes, from drug crimes to homosexuality, which is criminalized. And during the last few years, we know that several thousands of people actually face death penalty. Now moving very fast in executing the verdict, that it shows actually the Iranian regime is not only politicizing death penalty, but also very much using it as a tool to intimidate protesters.
Do you anticipate more executions of protesters in the future?
Reports confirmed that there are at least 13 people on the payroll. 13 people on the death row. So we're talking about 12 left. And I hope I don't have to anticipate that they are going to proceed with this penalty. However, I know very well that that case today of executing Mr. Shikari, and deep sympathy with his family, his friends, and the entire Iranian people very much. The young man was out for their freedom, for his freedom and his people's freedom. And his death definitely touched everyone in Iran and beyond. So the 12 lives that's waiting for the regime either to proceed with the penalty or to refrain very much depends on the international community.
And speaking of the international community, how can they come together to prevent this from happening again?
It is time for the international community to actually have a more systematic and unified reaction to show the Iranian regime that the lives of those people is worth our work. It is worth our protest. And very much depends on how the international community would react to that death. Thinking about economic sanctions, this is usually we can sort of refrain because Iranian people are the most suffering from economic sanctions against the Iranian state. However, this time actually we personally, I would love to see surgical sanctions from the international community targeting entities and individuals of the Iranian regime itself.
For those that might not know, what are the protesters in Iran fighting for, and what kind of conditions are they fighting against?
This is a very important question. The protest started as a protest against the mandatory, what the regime considers Islamic garb or Islamic dress code or hijab. But actually, we know by now that Iranian people are protesting collectively against the structure of the regime politically and economically. They are protesting not only for personal freedom, but also protesting for equality and equity across genders, across classes, against corruption, against ethnic discrimination. So this is what started as a protest into now we should call it a revolution, which it is now.
Thank you so much for joining us, Professor Hamad.
Thank you. I'm glad to be with you.